Check 1 2.
I mean, every day, wake up, I turn on the TV and it's like, here we go again.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the, and I don't care what political affiliation, I have no political affiliation. I just want people that have a good heart
Yeah. Amen.
and a mind that's going to say, I'm going to try and do what's best for the majority of people. You can't please everybody, but
No.
let's make decisions here based on common sense that respect each other. Well, respect is
Yeah, I don't
big.
know why everything became so divided to the point
To the point of where
like,
you can't even share an opinion with somebody because if they
No.
disagree with you, then they go, I hate you, I'm never talking to you.
I know.
And I mean, the thing is, they're serious.
Yeah, I know. Well, on Facebook, some people I know that are, and they're on there, and all of a sudden there's like 400 comments on it. It's like,
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Can this?
yeah, just.
Okay, cool.
You gonna get some final shots?
Let's see if I can get some here. I got a couple all right. I'm
You
trying to
only
get.
got 207 left to go.
Trying to get.
Would you go down on that end and would you go down on that end and catch them when they come off the floor?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. Yeah, I don't really
You just
know.
get what you.
I kind of get what I get. I always tell Mackenzie, get some good shots and then get some things that are not the non-normal stuff. Get the.
Do you have a chance to Manny, you want to try the sound on both these?
Yeah, I'm doing that right now with Andy.
This the guy who takes care of you right here.
One of them.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Higher, lower. Higher. Okay. Good. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Perfect. Cool. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Is this also good? Cool.
Yeah, it's AJ's dad.
Oh, you're AJ's dad?
This is Bill Cather who does the call on the
Call
the
it
great Bill
Caboose and
Cather.
everything. Oh, I love it. Very good. And I like that you always mention your friend named Linda.
You bet.
I always mention them.
You better.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, but that's the site. Well, you saw I sent you the website.
Yep.
And I put it on McFarland cable. What else? That's it. If you go to that,
Just do this.
it'll just bring up the Yeah. So immediately it'll go straight. You can watch it.
Bill.
So you go to actual YouTube.
That's our business card.
Oh, the business card?
It's got the YouTube link right on it. Here you go. Right here.
Yeah, you just type that in right away.
You're right there. You go.
Here you go.
There you go.
Business card right here for you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thanks.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Hey. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, talked about a nice little.
Yeah, the two before that. That's some nice.
Yeah, not before that. No, but I knew once all this in was. That's a good game set.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're winning by 2. Yeah, well, I follow your little things on
Yeah.
Facebook. 2 minutes left. It's this.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad somebody does.
Oh yeah. So 38 to 11.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get to the rim much.
38 to 11. Wow.
year right after 3. Kind of picked a good year to be 2. Picked a good year to be 2, I think. Yeah, St. Cat's and Martin Luther. Oh, overtime here, Bill. Hit it, Dane. No. Oh, there it is. Corner man. Hit it. See, they gotta learn to dribble at him. Too much dribbling there.
Yep, I can see that here.
You're gonna dribble, man. Dribble to the rim.
Yep, he was not moving to the rim on that. This is good. This is a good game for
Yeah.
both teams, just for kids to play.
Yep. Sorry,
It's a lot more fun.
I love it when it's like this. At least you get situations, be a little bit under pressure, and I just. The long kid shooting. How would you give it to that kid?
It's been nice to see how Uglich was against this Chisholm kid tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I think
Yeah, I do it the light tuner in football. Yeah, you can look at the crowd from here. Yeah, I tell my kid, there's 2 words. If you're on display, man, that's not how you're supposed to do it, man. You play like there's nobody in the gym. Yeah, play the same. There's 1,000 people or nobody.
I agree.
Yeah, you should always act accordingly, no matter if you're in front of anybody or not. It's just the way it is. Can't go wrong. As bad as this year's been for Mackenzie Dad, I said you have gotten so much out of basketball relationships. You have. Yeah. No.
You know what?
Right.
There are going to be bumps here at times. It's going to be, well, what do you...
Yeah. And there's been some hard moments like that where we just talk about
You
it.
talk
It's
about
like,
parents, I talk about kids. This is my big thing at home. So if I ever used to have problems with kids, I'd hold up a mirror and say, look into that mirror. I'd say, there's the problem. But I said, what else are you looking at? I said, the solution.
there you go.
I said, I didn't put it on me. I can't solve it for you. I said, you need to start. Got it.
Got it. That kid's kid can shoot, dude. I was telling you. If he was 5 inches taller, he'd be a worse.
But the thing is, look at Brett. Brett was playing against Prawl.
I know.
So what? It didn't,
Right.
I mean, he's still.
Well, look
he's
where
still
he,
made
look at
space.
the conference teams he played against. I mean, there's years that he would have been, 25-point game scorer for sure. I mean, just different era, different. Yeah, Tyler.
I mean, but I mean, even I coached him from all the way up too, and I'm just saying, okay, you're
Oh
a
boy,
big
look
kid
what he
because
turned out as. Yeah, he did it right. I mean,
not been called.
I'd say no. No. All right, he taped it. I gotta see that Bob Knight.
Benny, Ben, what's wrong with the color on this?
Yeah, we need a little picture adjustment.
Oh my goodness.
Because that's the picture that's going to go out, right?
No, that's the one that's not. Unfortunately, it's your monitor in general.
Okay, but that's not the picture that's going to go out on YouTube. It'll be a clear picture.
No, I thought.
I'm glad I'm not doing the game because I used the monitor to call it. I couldn't.
This?
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, there you go. Look at the fonts. There you go. It's like the fonts.
Yeah, fine.
I got 2 parents texting me right now. I just looked. There's like 6 or 8 texts. They're texting me in the game because they don't think I'm here. They probably don't see me up there.
Oh, do they know?
They're texting me right now.
Oh,
Saying
mean
that
up
Dave
there?
just hit a 3. Yeah,
Up there?
They must not know I'm here. They probably don't see me.
I was going to say.
Yeah, it's a fonts.
I felt pretty comfortable with it. I just got done watching Matlock rerun, so right in his hands and he wasn't ready for it.
We got some decent photos here. I can just put them from here to the.
You think there'll be some people down East Troy watching this?
Yeah.
Oh, they're still alive.
What? I think we're gonna get a shot here.
But Feldman, you just follow him. This is good.
Oh, they're gonna guard Dane. Oh. You got a shot.
Wow, that was halfway
Yeah.
a little bit.
Well, that's a good game. That was
Greg, kind of resemble Brett a little bit.
Brett went in though.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of your way here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Anybody else that wants to see, that's the
right
website.
there.
Huh? Hey, you gotta feel pretty good about that. That was a good game.
I'm gonna actually just leave.
You want to leave it? Just so you
Yeah,
can make
maybe I
up
will.
mine.
I don't want to interrupt you if I have to come get it. Let's put it on the inside. There we go.
Yeah, and you know that, Linda.
Test, test, test.
McFarland, Spartan basketball is on the air, and good evening to the 2018-2019 campaign. Good evening, Spartan Nation, and welcome to McFarland Boys Basketball. My name's Bill the Big K Cather, and tonight I'll be doing your analysis as the voice of McFarland Athletics. I'll be joined by Mr. John Wells here shortly. He'll do the play-by-play, and I'm going to do your commentary and some other little tidbits as we get going here. So once again, now I've changed it up to, now I'm a 70-year-old two-time cancer survivor, just living the dream of bringing McFarland youth activities to you. Still waiting for ESPN if they want to give me a call. So John and myself are going to do the best to keep this telecast accurate, informative, and entertaining for your viewing pleasure as possible. Let me first give a shout-out to those of you watching first down in East Troy tonight. Welcome in tonight in Kansas City, Minneapolis, Chicago, Houston, Pennsylvania, California, Arizona, Florida, and even my own son, Brett, maybe some of you in East Troy remember him, played against Prowls, Olson, Dodge, and that many years ago. Athletic director down in Columbia, South America. He's watching down there tonight. So hats off to all you people. So we hope you enjoy the game. For your information, these games can be viewed three ways. Some of you are watching live at Cable 982. Others of you are now watching at our YouTube website, YouTube McFarland Cable. You can view it live stream right now or later on tonight, tomorrow, next week, next year. You can, at any time you'd like to, go to that YouTube McFarland Cable website, as well as the Village of McFarland website has a link to it, so you can watch these at any time. While I continue to preview tonight's game, I hope you appreciate the efforts of the McFarland Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Joe Hartson and Mr. Ben Peterson. Again, when we get to the school song tonight, tribute to Badger Bill Garvey, longtime legendary band person and coach here, so I like to sing the school song, so I will break in whenever that comes up. All right, next, tonight's opponent, the Trojans of East Troy, coached by Mr. Darrell Rayfield. They're 0-1, Division II school, 604 kids. They've only played one game this year against top-ranked Martin Luther, 73-68, a very close competitive game in their one contest. They're led by 6'5" junior A.J. Vukovic, 6'1" senior Michael Polakowski, and a 5'10" junior Quentin Lottig. For your McFarland Spartans, coached by Jeff Meinold, 2-0, Division II, 707 students. They have defeated Stoughton 70-53 and Lodi 72-55. They're led by 6'6" senior, the Tower of Power, Trevon Chisholm, and a 5'10" senior Luke the Rabbit and floor general Witter. So, keys to tonight's game. For East Troy, they're going to have to handle McFarland's run and jump full court press, limit their turnovers, and shoot the ball well. For McFarland, need to shut down the duo of Vukovic and Polakowski. They need to control the East Troy up-tempo game as well as limit turnovers. Last year's two contests they had, East Troy won both of them, 87-77 and 61-44. And last year in the first ball game, Vukovic threw in 40 points, Lottig 13, Polakowski 11. For McFarland, Chisholm 20, and Daniel Tenius, the Wild Thing, had 16 points. In the second meeting, Polakowski stepped up and was the leading scorer, 24, and Vukovic 12. Chisholm 15, and again Tenius 7. So they're all returners this year, so they're going to go at it again. And this is a very long and storied history, East Troy versus McFarland. This is great. My son from Columbia today, I saw put on Facebook, East Troy versus McFarland tonight. The rivalry continues, and it was really kind of neat because it was responded to by Miles Olson, Nate Dodge, and Dave Lindau. So, I mean, we've still got to connect there with rivalry over the years. So, pretty cool and a pretty neat little rivalry we've had. Just over the years, these have been the two best teams for a long time. East Troy names: Beckwith, Bowman, Schmidt, Condon, Wendell, Douglas, Olson, Dodge, Prawl, Plum, Islandsea, Kaminsky, Mitchell, Nixon. For McFarland, Dixon, Deer, Schmitz, Wink, Weedle, Cather, Rundy, Patton, Thomas, Jordan, Schluter, Ewald, Peterson, Frank, Dahl, Chisholm, Herbst, Rounds. Just to name some of the names that maybe you remember from the past. I mean, a long and storied history. I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Darren Lottig, a true gentleman, a friend of mine. He coached many of those East Troy teams, especially that my son played against. Darren, you're to be commended for many years of positively influencing the young athletes at East Troy, and I just had a chance to speak with him for a couple minutes here. So True gentleman. Thanks, Darren, for stopping by. As well as I spent a lot of time speaking with Coach Dave Lindau, who does so much down there. Just took his girls to state tennis again for another year in that. Another fine gentleman. A lot of great families. Also, I give a shout out the Dodge family, Miles Olson, Dr. Hibner, the superintendent down there. Hibby was a student taught at my school when I was teaching, as well as Jeff Brownie Brown, new girls coach down at Elkhorn. That spent a lot of years coaching against Brownie here from McFarland. So shout out to a lot of good people down in East Troy. Here's our school song. For this valiant fight, for our colors, brilliant fight, fight, McFarland High, don't let them buy you. Rah, 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 hail to our Spartans, valiant hail to our colors, brilliant though odds be great or small, we're victors overall. All right, so that's a tribute to you, Badger Bill Garvey up in Evan. Bill lost his life a little over 5 years ago to cancer and gone far too soon, but I'll tell you, we still like to remember you, Badger Bill. Gone but never forgotten, so tribute to you. So, again, keep in mind that tonight the rivalry continues between these two storied programs. So shout out from myself as well as my son Brett down in Columbia for all the great memories that we have of the many contests. All right, next, Spartan sponsors. Edward Jones, Joe Muting, Gingerbread House Preschool, Nelson's Bus Service, SG Insurance, Steve Garvola, Schrammel Realty Group, McFarland State Bank, Baker Tilly, Farmers Insurance, Mike Chandler, Angelo's McFarland State Farm Insurance, Jim Hartman, Dan Chin Homes and Inventure Realty Group, Sparkle Auto Body, Kent's Automotive, Culver's and McFarland Washing Construction, Main Moon Chinese Restaurant, Credo Product Development, Matt Splinter Memorial Foundation, Quick Trip, McFarland True Value, Green Lantern Restaurant, Maple Tree Supper Club, Spartan Bowl, Gunderson Funeral Home, Lakestone Properties, Luke's Cafe, Tim O'Brien Homes, Renee Bailey, Rosen of Madison, the Little Gym of McFarland, and 608 Threads. And again, thank you to all of you, not only for the support you give to McFarland Athletics, but as well as our school district and that. So when you go into those businesses, first of all, please use our local businesses. And secondly, make sure you give them a hats off and shake their hands and thank them for all they do for helping this community and the school district be as special as it is. So we're getting ready here. We're at 1 minute left to go till leave our national anthem. And I've got the golden voice of McFarland Athletics now, your play-by-play voice for tonight, Mr. John Wells. He hasn't quite put the headset on yet. He's going to wait, I guess, until after the anthem. So he's going to sit here and watch me babble on for about nothing for another 35 seconds here. But again, this really has been such a special thing. These two programs have been at the top of the Rock Valley Conference since McFarland joined the Rock Valley Conference in 2009. So just over the years, oftentimes these two games between these two teams have determined your conference champion each year. So a lot of good memories in that. So there goes the buzzer. Again, Bill the Big K Cather here. We'll be back with the starting lineups in just a moment, and I'm going to step aside. Would you please do what we're doing here at home? Please rise, remove your headgear, put your hand over your heart, and play tribute to the United States of America, and I'll be back in just a minute. All right, so Bill Big KK, they're back here. Welcome in the golden voice of McFarland Athletics, John Wells.
What a great night. We've got a
Yes, we do.
good crowd here making the trip over from the greater East Troy area, and nice crowd on behalf of the Spartans here tonight. Yeah, like you said in your pregame, Bill, Trojans come in 0-1.
Right, but playing Martin Luther, top-ranked team in the state. Great game.
And some familiar names here for
14,
East Troy.
yep.
Rosine.
6 foot 1 inch junior.
And Polakowski's going to be the key tonight. He hurt us last year.
Yep, big point man, a 6 foot 1 inch senior. Quentin Lottig just spoke with his father, who coached a lot of those great East Troy teams. Darren, nice gentleman, wonderful guy. 30, A.J. Vukovic. We'll be mentioning his name all night tonight. And 44, Chase
freshman.
Cummings, 6 foot 2 inch freshman.
They keep them coming at East Troy
Yes,
there, don't they?
do. Yes, they do.
And the Spartans 2-0, Bill, for the season, opening up with wins over Stoughton and Lodi in non-conference games.
2 good wins, John, both by 17 points. CW, Carson Werwinski, the kicker on the football team this past year. Wonderful football season. The Rabbit, Luke Witter. Boy, he'll chase you down, and he's on the go all the time. And we have JW, Jackson Werwinski, a 6 foot 1 inch sophomore.
The Werwinski brothers.
Yep. The Wild Thing, Daniel Tenius. Back seeing some action. Missed the first game this year, but he's back tonight. And then the Tower of Power, Trayvon Chisholm, 6 foot 6 inch senior. So this will be interesting to see what kind of defenses they throw at each other. I tell you, East Troy, John, is traditionally, they love to play the up-tempo game. You got McFarland, who I watched in their first game here against Stoughton, plays a full court run and jump pressing full court defense. So this could be
points shouldn't be an issue today. There should be some points scored here. And hey, I tell you what's great is these McFarland kids have all come through the system.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've played in the McFarland program since, I don't know, back first, second grade. And so Trayvon Chisholm, number 33, A.J. Vukovic, number 30, will jump. And Tenius will chase it down, and here come the Spartans. 18-minute halves here in high school basketball. To the cutting, Chisholm. Back to Werwinski. Inside, Trayvon. Spin move off the glass and good.
Nice move by Chisholm. Going right at Vukovic to start off the game. I'm sure they'd love to get A.J. Vukovic in foul trouble here early if they can.
Full court pressure. Spartans looking to trap. Get it up here to almost stolen.
Yep, Cummings. Drive by Polakowski and
blocked by
rejected.
Werwinski. Uh-oh, look out here. Trayvon finger roll around and out.
Well, I see what East Troy's going to do. You're going to, a couple ways of breaking a press. They're going to put A.J. Vukovic, him with his size and his height, bring the ball up the floor. He can see ahead of him and put Lottig and Polakowski down here low. So if he can get it up over the top,
Vukovic.
Tough drive. Good open defense again by Carson Werwinski.
Tenius from 3. Good.
Deep 3. Kaboom! Get it on the screen. The 3-ball.
5-0. Good start for the Spartans. Again, full court pressure. The freshman Cummings will bring it up for the Trojans. Guarded by Trayvon. Over here to Polakowski.
I wonder, John, if they've got Cummings guarding him.
Hand check.
Chisholm guarding Cummings, just they want to keep off Vukovic because he'll be attacking the basket and probably keep Trayvon out of foul trouble.
So Luke Witter called for the foul. It's his team's first foul of the game here.
Good start for the Spartans, John.
Okay, they brought in a top-notch officiating crew tonight, too.
Are they out of the Big East or the SEC or?
Here's a three on the way. Long, no good. Rebound, Werwinski. Witter. Werwinski inside. Chisholm, good. 7-0. Timeout, East Troy.
Boy, that's the kind of start that you hope for, I'll tell you, especially when you get in these big games like this, John. You don't want to spend a lot of time playing from behind.
Good start. Hey, who's our crew tonight, Bill?
Our crew tonight, we have the Queen, Stephanie Miller, waving.
On the camera.
We have, oh yeah, on the camera up there at half court. There's the Queen. She's up there with smiling Ryan Denzer. The two of them, don't they make a cute couple up there?
You got to take
Just
our
a wonderful
word for
job.
it that they're up there because they have both cameras.
Right, absolutely. And then on the graphics, we got BB, Benny Becks, and the mastermind, A-Day, Andrew Day. The only kid, like we said, that had a beard in 5th grade, right, John?
That's right. Actually, it was 7th grade.
7th grade.
He corrected me on that one. Again, Chase Cummings will bring it up. Just a freshman. Down he goes. No
Oh.
travel. Polakowski, corner, shot on the way. Well, had a
Wow.
travel in the corner on Quentin Lottig. Thought we might have had a travel when
he fell
that
on
roll,
the floor when
but-
Cummings, yeah. You want to know what? Early in this game, I love the sportsmanship displayed by Luke Witter right there. Helped
Helping him up?
Quentin Brandt up. Yep, that's the way it is. You know what? You play the game tough and you compete, but yet you still want to be a good sport. Lewinsky.
oh,
Oh, kaboom!
nice little inside-outside game there. 10-0. Vukovic, hard drive to the basket, lays it up and scores. Trojans on the board. They'll pick up full court. Yeah, a little bit of token man-to-man pressure. 10-2 our score. 15-10 to go here in the first half. Again, you get them down early, you got to keep them down. You got to play with that intensity. Witter from 3. Rounding out no good. Vukovic with the rebound. He'll bring it up.
Was that a honeycomb, John?
It was. Vukovic. Short. Werwinski up ahead. Chisholm leads the break. Good. Trayvon Chisholm. 12-2 lead the break. Polakowski lays it in on the baseline drive.
Two
Michael
seasoned
Polakowski,
veterans.
6'1 senior.
Yep. Their second meeting last year, he threw in 24 points.
Tenius, no good, off the rim. Rebound Cummings.
I said this ball, it's not going to take long. These guys don't dribble.
Cummings from 3. Just like
Kaboom!
that, it's 12-7.
Chase Cummings, a 6'2" freshman, kaboomed it.
Again, you got to keep that intensity up on both ends of the court.
Yes, you do.
Witter, Chisholm, short.
Probably a little out of his range. I think that Coach Minot would like it. Oh, Cummings,
Oh,
nice ball
boy.
fake.
Lays it up long. Well, there's Trayvon again leading the break. And we're going to have a block on Quentin Lottig. I don't know if it's Trayvon leading the break or just didn't get back on defense
Yeah,
there.
I don't know either. Look at him. He's huffing and puffing coming over here.
And Max Hansen, number 24, a 6'7 junior for the Spartans, will check in. Also, number 3, Ethan Nichols.
Had a real nice soccer season this
Oh,
year.
what a great fall season
Yeah,
for all the McFarland sports
McFarland
teams.
sports. Swim, soccer, football.
2 state runner-ups.
Yep, cross country.
Jeremiah Price Johnson also in the game,
Yep.
sporting number 2.
JPJ. I'll tell you, in that Stoughton game, I call him in as a mad bomber. I mean, he threw him up from everywhere. Ooh.
Werwinski, long, no good. And he'll get called for the foul.
That's kind of a cheapie.
Lottig had the rebound, 12-7. Again, a 10-0 start for the Spartans. Got to keep them down, though. East Troy can score. They can score quickly.
God, that was interesting. That table shook, John, when you said
Yeah,
keep them down, huh?
Oh, look at that. Nobody picks
Drive
up
to the
Rosine.
basket.
And Michael Rosine, the 6'1 junior, cuts the lead to 3. 13 minutes to go here in the first half. Thursday, November 30th, 2018.
Actually, a pretty mild night out tonight, John.
We'll take it. Hansen fall away. Off the glass.
Oh!
Max
I didn't
Hansen.
see. Did he call that before he
Oh.
shot it, John? I don't think so,
Never
but
a
it
doubt.
still counts.
Never a doubt. Overthrow, pass, turnover. Ball goes to the
Yep,
Spartans.
and I see what Coach Rayfield's saying. Reverse the ball. He came up. He kind of had tunnel vision just coming down the right side that time, and cross court was wide open. That's what pressure will do to you sometimes.
The lead is 5. Tenius. Up.
Lost
Ran out of
control
room
of it.
there.
Yep. Could see he kind of just lost control and didn't get any prettier.
Carson Werwinski in for Jackson Werwinski, and Trayvon Chisholm in for Daniel Tenius.
I like this. I saw against Stoughton, and I didn't get out the Lodi game, but against Stoughton too, using probably 9 players. If you're going to throw this full court at them, you're going to have to have bodies.
Steal, layup, good. And
Nichols.
that is Ethan Nichols, 16-9. The lead is 7. Oh, boy. Did not rotate properly there as
Chase Cummings.
Cummings gets the easy one.
5 points for him so far, a deuce and a tray for the freshman.
Yeah, they double down on Chisholm. Jeremiah from 3. Good, Jeremiah
My
Price
goodness.
Johnson.
Kaboom! JPJ, the Mad Bomber.
The lead is 8.
Oh,
Steal in the
man.
backcourt.
Oh,
Nichols
beautiful
goes up,
ball
draws the
fake.
foul.
Beautiful ball fake that time by Ethan Nichols.
Tell you what, you put soccer players out on the court, they just know how to run the court.
Yep. We're going to talk about the importance of multiple sport athletes, John.
Yeah, and we
Oh,
got a
that
number
can
of
help
them
you.
out there tonight.
Yes, we do. So very important. Precious years in high school. Do as many things as you can.
So Ethan at the line, shot's good. He's a 5'11 junior. Lead is 9 for the Spartans. Biggest lead of the game is 10. They can equal that with a free throw here, and they do. 21-11.
I'm going to say that was almost the perfect Cather 6-step free throw method that he used there.
11 and a half minutes to go in the first half. And that ball's tipped out of bounds.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of backcourt pressure for the Spartans, but if East Troy gets by that, we're having a little trouble here on the other end.
Right.
They've gotten a couple of uncontested layups.
Because basically on this, you're pushing. You got 3 guys up in the front court. So if you can get it over, and the key to it, I think exactly what Coach Rayfield's saying is you got to reverse that ball, John, quickly. Reverse it, get it to the center, and up you go.
Cummings, Lodig, inside steal, but they're going to kick Carson Werwinski for the hand check right in front of us. Good call. Two of our 3 officials tonight, Bill, are former head coaches.
Are they?
Yep.
Well, that's good. You recognize
Chad
them.
Hodgson and Doug Stampley.
Stampley from Verona? No.
Polakowski short. Jeremiah Price Johnson with the rebound. He'll bring it up. Lead is 10. Oh, nice
Oh,
cut by
beautiful
Nichols.
pass.
Overlays.
Boy, what a great pass by JPJ.
Here come the Trojans. Oh, look at that. Nichols, but East Troy gets it back. He's got to keep this defensive pressure up here.
And I can tell you, East Troy, they'll keep just running cutters. Lodig. Splash it.
Knocks down
Kaboom!
the 3.
Quentin Lodig, the 5'10" junior.
21-14, cuts the lead to 7 as we near the 10-minute mark here. And that's off the foot of Michael Polakowski. For the Spartans, Austin Miller and Daniel Tenius. Bill, I'm going to guess.
Somebody's coming out
Also,
of the game
Pete
for the first time.
Pavlik.
Pete Pavlik.
I'm going to guess we probably won't see a lot of substitution on the East Troy side. Yet to substitute here in the first half.
Right.
Oh, that one lobbed up. Trayvon gets it, drives in, kicks it back out. Ball moving on the perimeter. Jeremiah from 3. Off the rim, no good. Vukovic down with the board, and here comes East Troy with a chance to cut it to 5 or 4.
Loddick.
There's the 3 for Loddick.
Kaboom! Splash it. That is 2 threes for Quentin Loddick,
Miller long.
former coach's kid.
Here comes East Troy. Crossover Rosine off the glass. No good. Vukovic keeps it alive.
Wow,
Ball
they're
tipped.
letting them play. They are letting them play.
21-17. Daniel Tenius.
Yep.
Back to Jeremiah. Spartans will slow it down a little bit. This half continues to move along. Tenius from 3. That's long. Ball tipped. Should go to the Spartans, and it does. The lead is 4, 21-17. Trayvon going to put it up off the glass.
Oh,
Good.
and the kiss.
Boy, that was just too easy.
Yeah, 4th deuce of the night, 8 points for the Tower of Power, Trayvon Chisholm.
23-17. Polakowski on the drive. No good. Vukovic with the rebound.
man. AJ.
Hoop and a hack there.
Yep. And a chance for, as they say, the old-fashioned three-point play, if he can knock this down. I said in the first game last year, he had 40 points against McFarland, but that was last year, John.
That's
and
right.
This is this year.
He's quite an accomplished baseball player.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Louisville recruit, but I just spoke, actually, his dad came over before the start of the game. He wanted our website, the YouTube McFarland Cable, because he wanted to be able to watch it. I believe he's viewing this even up in the stands right now and being able to share that with other people. So not quite sure if what he's going to do, if he's going to go to Louisville to college or maybe go straight into pro ball. Very talented.
Nice to have those options.
Yeah, very talented kid. Just be nice. I was kind of sharing this with him. I told him, I said, I'd love to see him back here playing basketball again next year. These are very precious years, aren't they, John?
They are, and they go
You
by
know, you're not
very
going to get them
quick.
back, and you just never know when you get into that professional Pavlik. Oh, just never know what's going to happen there. And, geez, you hate to cheat yourself out of some high school opportunities. Nice drive by Kolakowski.
Tenius going to be whistled for foul. Hey, Bill, just like that, 3-point game here.
Yep, Kolakowski has a chance to bring it down to a 1-point ball game.
8:17 to go in half number 1.
Think anybody's going to relax in this game, John?
No, it's going to be tight the whole way. And Polakowski's free throw is long.
Again, this is wonderful. We had wonderful graphics, camera work tonight with the Queen and Smiling Ryan sitting up there.
We'll be here, 10 times, I think, this
10
year?
times this year, 5 guys and 5 girls games. Polakowski.
Second free throw rolls
wow,
out.
0 for 2.
That's rare,
Yes, it is.
but we'll take it. Lead is 3. And Spartans playing catch on the perimeter. Up tipped away, going to have a foul called on the reach.
Rosine, I believe.
And that will be the 3rd team foul. Right now, team fouls, Spartans with 5, Trojans 3. Pavlik out, Hansen in.
Yep. Max would like to send a shout out to the Herbots watching down in Houston, Texas tonight on
That's
TV.
awesome.
Yep.
Volleyball, we had people watching from all over the country. And Polakowski guarded by Jackson Werwinski. There
Oh,
is
did he
a steal,
telegraph
but East
that
Troy gets
pass?
it back.
That
Rosine in and out. Hanson with the long rebound. Here comes Trayvon again, leading the break. Up and, it comes out. I was talking to Pete Willickett before the game. Rims are tight, really tight. Boy, that ball, no vibration or shaking those at all.
I believe the softest rims I've ever seen are at Madison La Follette High School. My goodness, they are just.
Bill, that foul was on Rosine. That's his second, fourth team foul. Trayvon Chisholm knocks down the first free throw. 7:28 to go here. Spartans now by 4, make it 5.
And Chisholm 4 deuces at 2 free throws for 10 points so far, John.
And here comes East Troy. Nice save by Nixon.
Also.
That's going to be a foul. Vukovic took a shot to the head there.
Yep. Not hard enough for concussion protocol, however, John.
They call that on Luke Witter. It's going to be his second. Carson Werwinski, Jeremiah Price Johnson check in.
Oh, I'm surprised he just didn't lob it in to Vukovic. He had the shorter Werwinski on him.
Yeah, might have a mismatch
right at
here.
the low block.
Baseline, Rosine.
Nope.
And Spartans will get that. 25-20, 6:59 to go here in the first half. John Wells, Bill Cather with you.
Not a break yet, John. No announcements?
No media timeouts yet.
Nope.
I guess we don't qualify for that.
Yeah.
Talk about how media timeouts can really change the flow of a college basketball.
Oh, right.
My
We're
goodness.
gonna have a 4-minute timeout, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Our advertisers here are probably getting a little restless, wondering if they're going to get any time here tonight, John. Huh?
Hey, I've been in that spot on radio before.
Well,
and
I bet you have.
You wind up running halftime of 10-minute ads. There's the drive rejected by Vukovic to Lodig. Lodig has trouble picking up the ball, but he does and gets it up to Rosine.
Boy, it's the first time it's been slowed down, I think, isn't it, John?
Yeah, it's just, again, East Troy with just
East
one
Troy
substitution.
Boy, they just telegraphed that pass.
Oh, you throw it away. And here comes Nixon, the sophomore. Back out, Lodig. Another
Splash
three.
it. Quentin Lodig, kaboom. His third 3 and 9 points.
The lead now cut to 2. 25-23.
Making Dad Darren happy with that. Oh,
and a steal.
Again. Boy, these kids are so quick today, John.
Now back-to-back turnovers.
Oh, Lodig, I thought he might set up again. And instead,
offensive foul. Put a shoulder down or a push-off.
Looked like a push-off. Be his second foul, I believe. Now, some coaches believe you get that second foul and you sit the rest of the half.
And
but I would say that East Troy probably isn't afforded that because they don't
only
go as
played
deep.
6 so far here.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
Derek Schwarting, number 0 in.
Air Schwarting.
A great football season.
Yep. He was the captain of Air Schwarting.
3 of the kids out there were football players in the fall. Trayvon spins, no good. Rebound Schwarting. Thought he was going to put it back up, but here comes East Troy.
Watch out.
Polakowski hard to the hoop
Yeah.
and scores, and it's tied.
Michael
25
Polakowski's
each.
second deuce, 4 points.
We got to keep making the plays.
Like I said, if we look overall at the Rock Valley Conference, John, these are the 2 kind of premier programs. Would you agree?
That's
And
going to be
usually
a
it
jump.
Seems like these 2 ball games every year kind of determine what happens with your conference title every year.
Yeah, Trayvon put that ball down, and he's no longer 6'6" when he does that. And the tie-up, arrow goes to East Troy, and here they come. Rosine Polakowski for three. Good.
Michael Polakowski, kaboom! And that three ball there gives East Troy a 3-point advantage.
Yeah, they're on a 28-15 run.
Yes, they are.
After the Spartans jumped out to a 10-0 lead, so 4:39 to go in the half. Spartans going to take a timeout.
Right. Let me quick get this announcement in here. McFarland Cable TV Channel 982 is a function of the Village of McFarland and producing high school sports as a result of a community survey and fan interest, indicating viewers like you at home as well as fans in attendance desire this type of programming. I encourage you to inform your village officials by way of an email, a phone call, how much you enjoy these high-quality productions. The positive efforts of our McFarland youth deserves to be recognized in all forms of media, the State Journal, the Thistle, Cable Channel 982, as well as our website, YouTube, McFarland Cable. So once again, thanks for your support.
And people watching us, like we said earlier, all over the place.
Right.
Well, Spartans need an answer here. East Troy now up by 3.
4:30 to go in the first half, John.
Trayvon kicks it out. Nice shot fake. Drives in. Schwarting. No good. Here comes East Troy. They waste no time. 3 for Polakowski.
Oh, boy, was
Vukovic
that
with
a
the
strong rebound. Cummings, freshman, no, tipped out by Polakowski. He's going to go strong to the hole.
Good.
Boy, strong drive. His third deuce to go with the trade. 9 points for Michael Polakowski, the 6'1" senior.
The lead is 5. Carson Werwinski. Jeremiah Price Johnson from 3. In and out, no good. Rebound there for Miller.
Nice.
To Chisholm off the glass. Good.
Wow. Nice control by the Tower of Power, Trayvon Chisholm.
It's got to be about a dozen for him, if not more.
Got 5 deuces and 2 free throws, 12 points.
Fouls on Chase Cummings, his second. Both teams now with 16 fouls with 3:44 to go here in the first half. Trayvon with an opportunity to cut into that East Troy advantage, and it's short, no good. Well, we got a foul on the rebound.
Already
That will be
lane.
the 7th foul on East Troy. I think they're going to call that on Vukovic for a push.
Yep,
We're going to
they are.
shoot 1 and 1. Any way you can get him, Bill. Who's going to shoot? Max
Look at
Hansen?
Confusion. Nobody knows. They may ask to come back to our monitor, John.
Always, when that happens, you always, yeah. That's another one of those things. They watch that monitor and.
There's Coach Rayfield. You know what's nice? We have 2 coaches here, Coach Meinholt and Rayfield, that are very low-keyed coaches, right? They don't get into the game at all, right?
They're intense.
Yes,
They
they
should
are.
have Fitbits on because they put in a lot of steps
Yes,
on game
they do.
night.
Max Hansen.
Hey.
And 2 for 2.
Hits them
Both of
both.
those were for the Herbots down in Houston.
The lead is 1 now for East Troy. Here comes Rosine.
Polakowski. Oh, nice work by the crossing guard, Max Hansen.
Trayvon leading the break again. Schwarting thought about it. Jeremiah shot is short. Werwinski hunts down the rebound. And steal.
Jumped. Can't leave your feet. He got caught up in the air trying to make a pass.
Cummings for 3.
The freshman, and boy, that was dead on. Kaboom! Chase Cummings, another kaboomer.
Was it 3, I guess?
Yep.
Ooh, push off. Offensive foul. 33-29. Nichols and Pavlik in for the Spartans. Jeremiah got that left arm down.
Yep.
If you watch East Troy, though, on their break, they're going to send Polakowski to that right corner every time, and he's able to drive the
Right.
baseline.
This
Here's
is
Rosine. Up comes back to Vukovic. A little too tricky there. Fooled everyone in the place.
for sure. God, he had Vukovic for an easy layup and just rifled the pass.
All right, 2:50 to go in the first half. Spartans trailing by 4. Trayvon hard to the basket, off the glass and good. Cuts the lead to 2. Full court pressure. Oh, that one's floated up there. Should have been a steal. Vukovic, Lodig, Polakowski from this side, long, no good. Jackson Werwinski with the rebound. Here come the Spartans. Trayvon again on the break, lays it up and scores. We're tied.
How come nobody takes a charge, John? Huh? I don't think you want to get in the way of
Yeah,
that,
that's
do you?
it's a pretty big kid coming at
Yes,
you.
it is.
Cummings takes it to the hoop, blocked.
Ooh, nice block by Ethan Nichols.
And a foul on Vukovic in the backcourt.
Those are killers when they're created in the backcourt.
Well, let's see. They're going to talk it over here.
That was interesting. See Nichols, rather than picking up the basketball with his hands, did a little footwork, soccer footwork there with the basketball.
Foul should be on Vukovic. That would be his second, the 8th team.
Well, it looks like we've got a T coming up. And if we do, that could be a third.
Not sure who that would be on, though.
I don't know.
Coach
They
Meinhold
haven't come
doesn't
over
look,
and consulted
Coach
with
Meinhold
us.
doesn't look pleased. So
No.
Jackson Werwinski is going to go to the line. This should be 1-1. And it's no good. Now it appears they're going to come to the other end.
Maybe a double.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been in that situation. Now we'll see. Lodig will shoot.
We're not being given an explanation,
Well,
are we,
there's
John?
Jackson Werwinski. So Lodig
Oh,
calmly steps up.
Yep, that's what a Disney free throw is. Swishes can come true. They can happen to you. And 2 Disney free throws for Quentin Lodig to go with his 3 tray balls.
Well, and East Troy gets
11
the ball,
points.
so it appears.
Must have been on somebody on McFarland.
Yeah, they put Werwinski up for the foul, saying he now has 2. We don't get an explanation down here, but, well, East Troy back on top now by a pair with 2 minutes to go in the first half. No shortage of excitement here tonight.
No, this is what fans, isn't this fun to watch, John?
There's a steal by Nichols. Oh, he's going to
And he
get called for the travel. Jump stop.
Boy, Vukovic intimidated him, didn't he? He knew he was there.
Just feet went out from underneath.
Yep. Doggone it all. God, and after making a great defensive play.
Again, the Spartans will look to double team, but that leaves people open. Polakowski from 3, no good. Long rebound to Vukovic. Problem the Spartans have is when they double team in the backcourt and they break the press, somebody's open.
Yep. Well coached.
Polakowski, Vukovic, baseline drive off the glass and good. 37-33 with 1:20 to go in the half.
His 3rd deuce to go with a free throw. 7 points for AJ in the first half.
That ball is tipped.
Kind
What
of
happened to that bounce pass? Bill?
Yeah. Well, you're almost kind of hoping there, too, is Vukovic drove to the basket and Max Hansen could have established position and be willing to stand there. Might just have drawn the charge on that.
Max Hansen. Go up with it, Max. Pavlik. Long, no good. Here come the Trojans. Polakowski again in that right corner, running that sideline break. Here's Lodig. That's long. Save, not going to be, nope, going to be out of bounds.
Cummings, all he had to do was grab the ball, instead tried to tip it to himself and got a little too much top spin on it.
50.6. Trayvon Chisholm back in the game.
You know, like we've done sometimes in the past, too, I've done a bunch of things over halftime. I'm just going to step out and take a break, John. I'm under the weather here tonight, so.
We need rest.
Yes. So we can be well rested for the second half track meet here. Very entertaining ball game. Well played, John.
It is.
Well played.
Trayvon, off the glass, good. 37-35. The East Troy lead down to 2.
I assume going to hold for 1 here, especially with Vukovic sitting on the bench.
Yeah, Coach Rayfield, it's going to be a set play.
2 very well coached groups here tonight, John.
Polakowski, scoop and
Oh,
good.
my
And the
goodness.
half.
Was that a pretty kiss off the glass by Michael Polakowski?
39-35 as we go to the locker room. East Troy on top with a 4-point advantage. Not quite sure what that situation was on the
I don't know either. I'm going
the
to try and
foul,
catch one
but
of the officials.
the fact that they shot 2
I'm going to try and
and
catch
got the
them
ball out of bounds.
Yep,
that
if they
would
come
be-
off here, John, I'll go find out, and you can just put us in our halftime.
Yeah, we're
break.
going to be time. It's halftime now. We'll be back for the second half in about 10 minutes or so. So hang on. This one's going to go down to the wire. action here Thursday night, November 30th,
Yeah, that's a really pretty visual.
2018 here at McFarland High School. Got a lot of texts tonight, Bill, from people, and
Oh, man, they're coming in from all over.
it's
I think the last I checked at halftime in the first half, John, we surpassed the 1,000 viewer mark.
yeah, this
I
is
believe
awesome.
I had it
That's-
counted when we went over. We were at, let's see, the last count we had was 1,007 viewers tonight. Coming in from all over, so.
Even former East Troy principal Rick Peniston here tonight.
Yep.
He's now the principal out at Mount Horeb.
Really, and you've got the East Troy Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Chris Hipner here, who did his student teaching over at Winnequa School in Monona
I'll be
when I
darned.
was over there. So, yep, we've got.
Yeah, I think they might be the only administrators here tonight. So
You never know
from East
who's
Troy.
who.
And
Yep. Well, I'll tell you, John, isn't this just another example of how competitive and what a great, as I call it, a storied rivalry this is? Really a neat, God, these two teams, they just play so hard in that, and they're just mirror images of the intensity of their coaches.
the Spartans got to kind of approach every game like it's an East Troy game.
Yep.
and
Well, you should. Let's just see now if the Spartans continually, Tanius.
Trayvon, right place, right time with the putback. Yeah, the Rock Valley is a very competitive conference this year for boys and looks to be pretty balanced for girls as well. Lodig shot off the iron. Jackson Werwinski down with the rebound, and Spartans with a chance to tie or take the lead here.
Chisholm with that last basket, 9 deuces and 2 free throws, 20 points. The
Winner
Rabbit.
from 3. Nice box out by Vukovic. He'll bring it up, kicks it off to Lodig. Polakowski thought about it.
Cummings.
In and
Whoa!
out.
Honeycomb, as John Wells says.
Werwinski, Witter, right in front of us. And Witter on the drive, draws the foul, first foul of the half.
And I like the fact that Luke, too, when he dribbles the ball head up so he could see, so not going to have to worry about taking a charge when he goes in there.
Chase
Wow.
Cummings with his third.
Freshman.
Witter knocks down the first free throw. Now with a chance to tie it up.
His first point of the night. Give a little shout out to Grandma Agnes in Wausau tonight.
And around and in, we're tied at 39.
His first 2 points of the evening. Oh, that was an ill-advised pass.
Let's see if we can get a 10-0 run to start the half here. Yeah, I've never seen Trayvon in the backcourt so much. The back here, he's going to guard.
Cummings again.
Yeah,
I think the goal there is to keep him out of foul trouble, John.
it's a young East
Oh,
Troy
my
team.
goodness. Oh, Van Rosine.
That was almost too easy for
Yep.
him. I think he expected contact.
Right.
Tenius, nice fake. No good. Vukovic, here come the Trojans. Back to Vukovic, nice fake, up and good.
Oh, strong move, huh, John? His 4th deuce to go with 1 free throw and 9 points for AJ so far.
41-39. Witter for 3. No good. Nice box out by Rosine, and Jackson Werwinski going to go over the back. I believe that's going to be his third.
I was going to say, if they let that go, they're score for quite a few over-the-back falls.
Jackson comes out. Jeremiah Price Johnson in. Five-second call. That one was right in front of us.
I never know because the official, unless they count it like this, he wasn't counting it off. You're just going by his.
This little inbound play. Chisholm, no good. Vukovic went down hard on that one.
Yes, he did.
Here's Rosine for 3.
Column! Michael Rosine for his first tray of the night.
Lead is 5 now for the Trojans. I believe that's their biggest lead of the night.
I think you are correct, John.
Home team needs an answer here. Tenius going to go from 3. Good.
Got it. The Wild Thing, his second tray of the night. Kaboom! Daniel Tenius.
44-42.
Uh-oh, Loddig.
Around and out. Johnson on the trampoline for the rebound. Jeremiah pulls up. Short, no good. Here we go the other way. Rosine hard to the basket. Overlays no good, but he'll draw the foul.
Tenius, I believe.
They do not waste any time putting that ball.
No. And you notice, John, we're not advancing the ball on the dribble. We're advancing it with a pass.
With the pass.
Yep.
Rosine will go to the line to shoot 2. Tenius, that is his 3rd.
A lot of kids just don't understand that you can advance the ball a lot more with a pass than you can the dribble.
Rosine, good. Puts the lead back to 3. Pavlik, Hansen, and Nichols for the Spartans. Spartans playing a lot of kids. East Troy, just 6. Which that's not unusual for East Troy. Usually 6 or 7 kids.
Yep. 5 points from Michael Rosine, the 6'1" junior.
And the lead is 4. Trayvon going to run the offense out top. Got Hansen and Chisholm both in the game at 6'7" and 6'6".
Skip it over here. Ethan Nichols waiting for the ball. Got the feet set.
No good. Polakowski, here comes East Troy. Vukovic lays it up, scores.
And I think he was looking to jam
he
that
was.
baby. He was going to, I was about ready to say, get out the Charmin.
Yeah,
that was going to be a flush. But Trayvon got in his way, created the foul.
Going to have a timeout.
3-point play. And John, I got a little trivia question for you.
Full timeout for the Spartans.
Yep, a little trivia question here for our listeners out there. Can you please tell me, and there are 3 choices, what is the size of a basketball? Is it 27 and a half inches? Is it 28 and a half inches? Or is it 29 and a half inches? What is the size of a basketball? 27 and a half inches, 28 and a half, or 29 and a half?
Now,
Your answer would be?
Are you talking the size of the ball for college and pro and boys high school?
I forgot that I was talking to somebody that was way too smart for my question.
Well, I know the girls is 28.5, and the one the boys use is bigger, so I'm going to say 29.5.
Actually, you could have answered all 3 of them are correct. Recommended.
Trick question.
Yep.
No.
Boys, ages 9 and under, 27 and a half inches.
Yeah.
Ages 9 through 12, 28 and a half inches. And ages 13 and up, 29 and a half.
Yeah.
Now for girls, a little different. Ages 9 and under, 27 and a half. And ages 10 and up, 28 and a half. So they never get to the big ball. So, trick question, but
it used to be that way, though. They played with the regular. There was just one basketball. Miss on the free throw, and rebound mishandled, goes out of bounds. So East Troy up 6 now with the ball underneath their own basket, where Rosine will inbound high to Vukovic. There's Cummings, long, no good. Chisholm with the rebound. See if the Spartans have an answer here. He's going to go hard to the glass. Overlays, no good. Two-shot foul coming up.
You know, one thing we have not seen in this game tonight is a charge. Nobody wants to get in the way of these big bodies. Because, boy, most of the time these bodies are coming down full steam, aren't they, John?
Quentin Loddig with the foul. He now has 3. Chisholm on the free throw, nothing but net. Cuts the lead to 5. Jeremiah Price Johnson in. And Luke Witter out.
21 points for Trayvon, the tower of power.
And that's good.
Yep. 9 deuces and 4 free throws for 22 points.
The lead is 4 for East Troy. A couple of players, though, for East Troy with 3 fouls. They may have to go to their bench. Lodig, long, no good. Oh, Nichols tipped it. Going to get called for the push out here.
I thought it was a travel myself. But I guess he maybe appeared to travel because he was pushed.
And we've got a good crew of officials here tonight. And Doug Stampley, one of the officials, running clinics for those interested in getting into refereeing. And let's face it, we need people because those numbers are dwindling. Vukovic with a good drive, but it doesn't fall.
Why was that interesting? They had Ethan Nichols guarding him with his soccer footwork there.
High feed to Hansen, tipped away by Lodig. 13:43 to go here in the second half. 48-44 East Troy. Austin Miller, the 5'11 junior, checks in. Max Hansen will come out.
Very entertaining ball game here, John. Glad that
If it wasn't, we would still make it entertaining. Though,
right.
so.
Well, we would try. It's actually making me feel a little healthier being able to watch this.
See?
Forgetting about the...
Sometimes you watch games, you come healthy, and you leave not feeling well. So
there we go. That's needed.
this is one of those.
Little levity. Oh.
Trayvon, almost pinned against the glass by Vukovic. Nichols comes up with it. And here comes East Troy. Rosine, Lodig from 3. Good, and a foul.
Oh, man. Kaboom put it up there. 4th 3-ball for Quentin Q. Lodig.
That puts East Troy up by 7, their biggest lead.
Oh, boy. Yeah,
Tenius
JPJ.
is in. Jeremiah Price Johnson out.
Can't leave your feet, Jen, to play defense unless you're rebounding.
13:07. Lodig doesn't convert the 4-point play. But at the 13-minute mark here in the second half, the lead is 7. 3-ball on the way for Pavlik, short. Trayvon with a rebound in the dunk. I got screened on that. I didn't see it until I looked up at the basket, and there's Trayvon's head right next to the hoop.
Get out the Charmin. That was our first flush of the night.
Need a stop now. Lead is 5 for the Trojans.
God, I can't remember in last year's first game where Vukovic had 40. I can't remember how many dunks he had in that contest.
Going to have a hand check.
Yep.
Shouldn't be. I guess you're going to call it a shooting foul.
Yep.
That foul was on Ethan Nichols. That's his 3rd. In and out.
Tight rim, John.
It is.
You
I mean,
called
it is.
Yeah.
It is. They are terribly tight. Really, really noticed that in the JV game. Well, Vukovic with a chance to put his team up by 6, and he doesn't.
Yep. 0 for 3 in his last attempts from the stripe.
Little off tonight, but guys like Lodig have really stepped up. Trayvon hard to the glass.
John, was that a look of determination there? Oh,
nobody
my
was going to
goodness.
stop it.
No.
The level of intensity for Trayvon is just really picked up this year.
Sure.
Polakowski. Cummings, back to Polakowski.
Nope.
That one's off. We had that one right in our sights.
Yep.
Tenius. Miller, back to Tenius. He'll go up from 3. Rounding out, no good. Cummings with the rebound. Off to Lodig.
Get on Lodig. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, nice. Came on the curl there was Vukovic. You could see that one set up.
Yes, you could.
Gonna kind of running that 4 out, 1 in, and Vukovic, nice curl there, and they get him the ball.
East Troy's been knowing they just keep running cutters and cutters and cutters. Vukovic, 0 for 4 from the stripe.
So
Coach
the lead is
Rayfield
5.
just shaking his head.
The lead is 5.
Yep. 5 could be as high as 9.
Pavlik from 3, no good. Carson Werwinski comes out of there with it. Tenius from 3, no good. Rebound Vukovic. Loddig up and over, and that'll go to the Spartans.
Yep.
Boy, it's like watching the Bucks shooting those threes.
Yeah, I just have a hard time with the overemphasis on 3 balls and everybody wanting to
Yeah,
shoot
we're
them.
old school, though.
Yes, we are. Speaking of old school, I hope that Brad Minter is enjoying this broadcast at home tonight. Hats off to you, Brad, for all of the years of great service that he gave to this school and community. Fine gentleman.
Tenius hard to the hoop, lays it up and in.
His
Got the roll.
First deuce to go with 2 trays, 8 points for Daniel.
53-50. As we near the 10-minute mark here in the second half, East Troy 53, McFarland 50. Rosine, Polakowski, short, no good. Ball tipped up. East Troy keeps it. Vukovic on the drive. Oh! Trayvon with the block. East Troy wants the goaltend. Carson Werwinski drives in. He's fouled.
Wow.
Well, we might have got away with a travel on this end. Officials say the ball was still going up when Trayvon blocked it on the other end.
I don't know if we have replay capability or not on that.
We don't want
Maybe
to
not
incite the
tonight.
crowd here. So.
Yeah, that's true.
And in and out, Carson
Boy.
Lewinsky looking for his first points.
Free
Tonight?
throws are anything but free so far. A lot of missed free throws here tonight.
It's a lost art.
Yeah. They need the K36 step free throw approach and stick to it. My book is still in print and they're waiting to come out.
Well, part of the problem is you never see free throws on the highlights on
Absolutely.
TV
You're right.
Sports unless it's to win
Yep.
a game at the end.
Yeah, and rarely that happens.
You see the dunks, the threes. Polakowski, nice defense by Miller, cuts off that baseline. Loddig, good. Boy, I gotta be
Mid-range
impressed.
jumper. Nice little mid-range jumper. 4 trays, a deuce, and 2 free throws.
Quint
16
Loddig.
points. Yep.
He has stepped up tonight.
Yes, he has. Said his dad, the former coach of all East Troy for a long time. A lot of the great teams they had through there.
You know, you
Wonderful
key
job
on
of
you
those
key on
kids.
Vukovic and Polakowski, and
Yep.
a guy like Loddig.
That was one of my keys to the
Sneaks up
game
on
was
you.
to stop.
Tenius, nice shot.
Nice job.
Good backspin, gets the roll.
Second deuce, 10 points for Tenius.
Loddig feeling it tonight. That one's short. Contact after, no call. But again, East Troy comes down with the board. Polakowski from 3. That's short. Chisholm skies for the rebound. He's going to bring it up. Kicks it back out. Werwinski. Miller. The lead now is 2 for East Troy. Inside Tenius. Falling away. No good.
Yep,
Vukovic
got
with
bumped
the board.
just enough to throw him off balance.
8:20 to
Tenius
go.
going to the hole.
Timeout East Troy. 30-second.
Boy, John, very, very entertaining.
Hey,
ball
did you
game.
know we had a home wrestling match tonight up at the middle school?
Did not.
Very with the MGM wrestling group, but Paul
McFarland
Ackley
went
going
on.
back and forth between the two gyms.
Good. More opportunities for more kids to participate and stuff.
Yeah, I tell you, there's so many opportunities for co-curriculars, not just athletics, but music and drama and
Right.
clubs.
And I'll
you
tell you,
name it.
every one of those, what is their value? To make these kids into better young adults. You know, it's just a way to teach them a lot of life skills.
And take advantage of.
We're not going to make
This
a
while
living
you
off
can.
of doing this, you know, so let's learn the skills that will help you become a better person in life.
8:17 to go here in the second half. Again, John Wells, Bill Cather with you from McFarland High School. 55-53 our score. East Troy on top by 2. Very good high school basketball game here tonight, and that's what we expected. East Troy showing some patience in their half-court offense. Oh, Nichols with the steal. He and Vukovic mixing it up a little
Boy, I'll
inside.
tell ya, but Ethan Nichols, such good footwork, coming from his soccer. You know, he doesn't have the size, but boy, he's got the quickness and the good. Builds a great foundation, great base, and boy, does he anticipate well.
Trayvon spin, short, no good. Oh, crash in the boards.
He got the timeout.
Oh,
Austin Miller,
Austin Miller, shortest player on the court for the
Yep.
Spartans.
5'11" junior.
7:18 to go. Still 55-53.
He got it. We're just looking over at Coach Willicut, who never would have gotten that call. Oh,
There he
yes.
is. They got a shot of him in
Yep.
the crowd.
Wave, Pete. We got him on camera. And next to him is Tyler Weedle, former player and now
Former kicker in Northern Illinois.
kicker. Kicked against Florida State in the Orange Bowl, John. Senior year. Quite an honor. Coming from McFarland, Wisconsin, USA. Again, let's give a shout out to our staff here tonight. We got the Queen, Stephanie Miller, and Smiling Ryan Denzer on the cameras up at half court. Thank you very much. We got a mastermind, Andrew Day, on the board, along with BB Benny Becks. Thanks again, you guys. Another great production tonight.
They do all the work. We've got the easy job.
Yeah, which is just flap our jaws, right, John?
Maybe some game we'll switch. We'll have Andrew Day come over here, and we'll try to do what he does. I guarantee you he'll be more successful than hit the backboard
Oh, he
there.
did hit the backboard on that.
Boy, Loddick. Loddick's got to have about a dozen attempts from 3.
Yep.
Our stat program not working tonight, so Bill doing it the old-fashioned way
Yep.
with
Pen and pencil.
Yeah, they've got some. You put it right on the iPad, and you click the shots. It's all done for you, and just not in our budget this year.
Nope.
There's a foul called on, I believe that's on Rosine.
Boy, we've been stuck on 55-53 for well over a minute, John. And in this game, that's a long time.
Tenius goes up, gets the roll again. Boy, we've seen that several times here. That ties the game at 55.
Daniel's done a nice job on the inside, John, rather than just popping the threes. Been very effective down at the low post. And he's going up over A.J. Vukovic, too, to knock those down.
And East Troy just patient running their offense.
Well, I'll tell you, Ethan Nichols is doing just a wonderful job on Vukovic there.
He's just
Staying low.
Good
Look at how low
athlete.
he is. Yep.
He's given up about 6 inches
Absolutely,
at least.
but that's the importance of participating in other sports and honing your skills, your footwork.
Polakowski, Nichols with the rejection. Here come the Spartans with a chance to take the lead. Tedious from 3. Good!
Got it. Kaboom! 3 deuces, 3 trays.
58-55.
15
There's an offensive foul. That's going to go on Polakowski. Coach Rayfield wants a full timeout. 5:31 to go in the second half. It's 58-55.
Boy, Ethan Nichols doing it. Hey, like I said, do it first on the defensive end. You got plenty of guys that can score, and how many points can come off the defensive end, John? A lot of points.
Just a
in
great basketball game.
that. Hey, well, I just thought I had a little fun here too. I've got some things that I used to call factoids, just for something a little fun to throw out there. What do you think the most points scored by a college team? It happened January 12th, 1992. The most points scored by a college team, it was Troy of Alabama. Troy University or Troy College in Alabama. How many points do you think they scored?
180.
You are only off by 78. They scored 258 points, and they beat DeVry College of Downers Grove, Illinois. The final score was 258 to 141.
In 1992?
Defensive struggle.
I was going to guess it was Grinnell College.
Oh, I
from
would have
Iowa.
guessed, yeah, Grinnell also. Grinnell against Loyola Marymount, maybe,
Well,
huh?
Grinnell even got a game on ESPN because of their prolific offense. I want to say it was against Beloit College.
Yeah.
Well, Spartans up by 3 as we near the 5-minute mark to go in this one. Witter on the drive, blocked, out of bounds.
Boy, we've seen some monster blocks here, haven't we, John?
I just like seeing the kids take it to the hoop, and you see their face, they're determined. Love it. 5:10 to go in regulation. Nichols, Chisholm, good defense. Back to Nichols. Oh, no good.
Oh, but
Gets
he
the
brought
rebound,
it down.
taken away by Cummings. Tip. Spartans get it back. Witter, around and out, no good.
Oh, but that's going to be on Chisholm.
Boy, look at that vertical on Nichols, though. Oh, my. Was he
Boy,
off the floor?
He is all over.
I think we're going to shoot on the other
I
end.
have developed a nickname for him, John, and I'm thinking about going with the Mosquito. Because he just is all over, annoying, just bothering people, playing great defense, attacking. I think so. Ethan, the Mosquito Nichols. I'll have to tell his mom and dad that one.
Michael Polakowski to shoot the free throw. Around and out.
Wow.
If East Troy loses this game tonight, it's going to be a lot of second thoughts about missed free throws.
Witter out of control.
Polakowski gets it back. Spartans a little impatient that time.
Yeah, very much so.
Now you can use the clock to your advantage when you're up 3 with 4.5 to go. Again, East Troy calmly settles into their offense.
Oh, that
Inside.
time he got it down low.
Vukovic kicks it back out. Polakowski's shot is long. Ball tipped. Tedious tracks it down, and here come the Spartans. Werwinski, no good. The backboard was hit again. This is the second time the backboard is hit.
Yep. And nope.
And East Troy gives it right back to the Spartans. 3:50 to go. The lead is 3, 58-55.
I don't even know if the word animation would have characterized.
That backboard is still moving.
Yeah.
Nichols, Tenius. Spartans, take a little time off the clock here. Oh, there's a foul, obvious foul. And he gets a technical foul. Well, I don't know, Bill. I mean, obvious it was a foul. He had both of his forearms on Chisholm's back.
Right.
And I don't think as he walked away, I don't think he said anything to the official.
It wasn't to the official,
No.
but it was said while walking away. But, I mean, that's where, as an official, you're looking for it, don't you think? Yeah,
Yeah,
that, and
sometimes, well, it is what it is, but
right.
it's not like he turned to the official and
No,
said
no,
anything.
no, there was nothing there.
I believe that's our second technical foul of the game tonight, one for each team.
Yep. First one was for, as they call an unsporting foul, which was basically a taunting foul.
So now, if I'm not mistaken, you're going to have
4 free throws.
a technical foul
and the ball.
and then a 1-and-1 because the Spartans now in the bonus. So it appears that Tenius will shoot the technical foul. So it should be a 1-and-1 and a technical. And the Spartan ball out of bounds. Huge swing if you can cash in on these free throws.
Yeah, I would have thought with that. I mean, obviously there's a push in the back. I mean, he was right in from the backside. I think that, to be honest with you, Vukovic is getting terribly frustrated with the defense that Nichols is playing on him, and he's going, wait a second. I stand up and get on his back and look at what Nichols is doing to me down there in the post.
So Tenius gets one of the two.
16 points, 3 deuces, 3 trays, and a free throw. Hope again, all you people.
Okay, now, here's what I don't understand. There was a foul that was the 7th team foul on East Troy. He shoots the technicals, we get the ball out of bounds. Where was the foul on Vukovic? When was that shot?
I don't know.
He should have been, Trayvon Chisholm should have been shooting 1-and-1, and the technical should have been the 2 shots, then the ball out of bounds for
I agree.
Spartans.
I think that's probably what Coach Meinholt was questioning over there with the official. I don't quite understand it myself.
Well, nevertheless, it's 59-55.
Well, if the Spartans are smart.
Tenius on the drive. Back in. Spartans keep it. We were screened on that one.
Yep, they should post up Chisholm. Put him right in there against.
Trayvon, nice spin move, but he brought the ball down.
Yep. And Cummings, the freshman, poked it out.
Timeout East Troy. Yeah, I don't understand that one because there was a foul called on Vukovic, which was the set. Now, assuming the scoreboard is right, that would have been the 7th team foul. Wasn't an offensive foul, so he's going to shoot 1-and-1. Then there's a technical foul.
God, I'd love to go out and ask him right now, but we don't want to get involved with that.
Yeah, I don't.
We're just a lowly little local cable thing. But I don't get it. Yeah.
Because if there wasn't the foul called in the first place, there wouldn't have been the technical foul.
All right. Sir, what was that call? So there was no. Oh, okay. So that was the reason why he didn't shoot it.
Oh.
Got it. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Hey, if you ever want to check our replay thing, you can.
Well, Bill, that makes sense. The foul was the 6th team foul. The technical made it the 7th. So
that's why
Trayvon
they
was
didn't.
not shooting a bonus situation there. So
Right.
I guess that's why nobody
That
was
was
questioning it
explanation. Right.
because,
Well, Coach Meinholt was, but I think after they gave him the explanation.
yeah, perfect. Makes
This is kinda
perfect
fun.
sense.
We're
so
getting a little relationship here with these officials.
Yeah,
It's
it
kind of
is.
nice, huh? A little
Till they want to
extra
look at
touch
our
to our
replays.
broadcast
It's-
here tonight.
So Werwinski, ball now 2:40 to go. Spartans with the ball, leading by 4. But East Troy can score quickly. No lead is safe. Miller back out Werwinski. They're going to be real patient here. They're going to get double teamed.
Oh,
Ooh,
you
boy.
don't want to jump in the air.
Nice move by Trayvon, gets the roll.
His 12th deuce.
61-55.
26 points. Chisholm. Big possession right here. I'm going to say East Troy knocks down a 3 back in.
2 minutes. Polakowski, no good. Nice rebound by Rosine. Vukovic to the basket.
That's
Count it,
a
and a foul.
big rebound that time. I think that was Rosine that came down with that rebound. Boy, that was a big, big rebound.
Tenius whistled for the foul. That's his 4th. That's also the 9th team foul on the Spartans. And Vukovic knocks it down, so it's 61-58. Ryan Nixon coming in. Tell you play for East Troy, you got to be in good shape because you're going you're going 36 minutes here.
Yep.
I think 4 of the 5 kids on the floor now have been out on the floor the entire game.
Probably, yeah.
And Nixon, number 5, the only reserve. And Rosine makes contact with Tenius, so Tenius will go to the line. We're still 1-1. Again, our apologies on that confusion for.
Well,
I
that's
didn't
okay, though.
see the.
No.
I didn't see the.
No, because all we saw was a 7 on the board.
Yeah, I didn't see the technical foul
Right.
go up there.
Yep.
1-1, 1:47 to go in regulation. In and out, no good.
Big miss.
Polakowski down with the board for the Trojans, trailing now by 3 with 1:40 to go. Long ways to go here.
Yep.
Oh, nice screen by Vukovic.
Boy, that Cummings had a lane.
Loddick, good.
Oh, kaboom! Quentin Loddick, boy, has he picked it up tonight, John. That's 5 threes to go with a deuce and a free throw. 19 points for the 5'10" junior. Wow, lighten it up, and we're knotted. And are we going to work a little overtime here tonight, John?
Yeah, who knows? Tied to 61. We near the 1 minute mark.
Yep. Boy, I hope you're enjoying this at home or anywhere across the world as much as we are here tonight. What a great ball game. Very entertaining. Be a lot of fun
Under a
when these
minute.
2 teams meet down in East Troy, John.
Yeah, they're going to come out and chase the ball now. 61, 40 seconds to go. Running a weave out top.
Boy, you got to just be so careful for high school kids to hold on to the ball for a minute.
Oh, look at,
Oh,
to Chisholm. Uh-oh.
oh,
That's
they're
gonna
going
be
to
a
call a
technical
technical
foul.
foul. Yep, because he hung on the rim a little too long.
Well, this is unfortunate here.
The question is, does the basket count? Because I think, did it eventually go in? I was so wrapped up with watching everything that was going to happen in the aftermath. Boy, John, we've had some interesting situations here tonight. Huh?
Yes.
They're going to say that he was holding on to it just to protect himself.
Well, what you got to do right now here as players, you just got to keep your composure and focus on the
Absolutely.
game.
You want to know what? There's still 27 seconds left in this. What do you guess is going to be the situation? I think it's going to go to just a technical foul on McFarland.
In case
Again,
you
I
were
didn't see
wondering,
that the ball go
There
in.
are other players on the East Troy bench there. They're getting a little.
Listen to this. So they have called a technical foul on Trayvon Chisholm for hanging on the rim.
That's going to be 2 shots for East Troy and their
And
ball.
the ball.
Hey, who better to shoot than Quentin Loddig?
Although, I'll tell you, Quentin Lottig missed, I believe, his last free throw attempt.
And he misses that one.
Boy, this is big. You want to make sure you get the lead. Because, again, they're going to get the ball back also here, John. Splash it.
And they go up 62-61. 27.9 seconds
Yep.
on the clock. Jeremiah Price Johnson will come in.
Boy, the coaching that's going on right now. Look at the intensity on Coach Rayfield. Oh.
East Troy with just one timeout remaining. Spartans with 2. Oh, overthrow coming right to us. Vukovic. Oh, my. That's a baseball player right there.
That was a baseball.
He came right over here, jumps, throws the ball.
And you know what?
Almost 50 feet on a save. Oh, my. And Lottig gets fouled, and he'll go to the line. A game of inches. A.J. Vukovic.
I can't believe that nobody got to that ball for the length of time it took to travel from here.
I don't think anybody expected
court?
Vukovic to chase it down.
But he did the right thing. Just get it far as he could down to the other end of the floor.
Well, it's going to be double bonus now, so Lottig will shoot 2.
Yep.
It's 62-61, East Troy. And he knocks that down. The lead is 2.
21 points for Lottig.
Even on a make, it's still a one-possession game. And it's 64-61. Spartans are going to take a timeout. They will now have just 1 remaining. Boy, if all our games can be this exciting. My
like I said,
goodness.
John, I got to believe these are the 2 top teams in the conference. I mean, just looking at the box scores so far and returning players from year to year and that, I mean, this is, well, East Troy's bringing back, 4 kids that played in the state tournament last year. You know, and that definitely helps in that, so.
Yeah, it comes down to just a game of inches and making the plays.
Oh, what? I mean, would you have to say that was the play of the game right there?
I mean, I thought that ball was coming right to us.
I know.
And all of a sudden, there's Vukovic, and he looked down to make sure he was on the court. And not only does he jump to save that,
but he got his head turned.
He's throwing that ball 50 feet the other direction, past half court.
And that's not a baseball.
Oh, my.
That's a 29.5-inch basketball, as you learned from a trivia question.
The play of the game could be not a shot, not a dunk.
Shot.
It could be a pass.
A pass, right. Yeah.
Because that could wind up
Absolutely.
to be the difference for East Troy. But again, 23.6 seconds to go.
Well, I think we're going to see We're going to see more points on the board here, John.
Yeah.
This is not going to end up 64-61.
It's a long game as we near the
Boy, I hope you
8:50
people
mark, but it's worth it.
Yeah, hope people sitting down in East Troy are enjoying this ball game. You're probably on pins and needles down on your sofa or couch or wherever you're watching this.
And here come the Spartans.
Yep.
Witter to the hoop, kicks it back out. Chisholm. Witter from 3. Long up and over, no good. And with 10.9 seconds to go, the ball goes to East Troy. Spartans are going to have to get a steal or foul immediately.
Yep.
And there's the foul. Polakowski will go to the line.
Now the situation being, again, it being in the double bonus, that takes a little pressure off the free throw shooter, John, knowing he's going to get 2.
And 9.5 seconds on the clock. Again, the lead is 3.
The gym.
Polakowski will shoot 2.
The gym is almost sitting in kind of stunned silence, huh?
Again,
what's
like I
happened
said,
here at
play of the
the
game's going to wind
yeah,
up
a
being their
pass.
save and that pass.
Right.
Free throw is good. Now it's a 2-possession game with 9.5 seconds
Yep.
to go.
Michael Polakowski, 4 deuces, a tray, and a free throw, 12 points.
East Troy going to take a timeout. Coach Rayfield review the situation with his players.
Yep, so far tonight, Lottig with 21, Vukovic with 16, Polakowski Michael with 8, 11, 12. Chase Cummings with 8. And Michael Rosine with 5, 6, 7 points. For the Spartans, Chisholm with 28 points. Tenius with 16 points. Luke Witter, 2. JPJ, Jeremiah Price Johnson, a 3. Jackson Werwinski, a 3. Carson Werwinski, 1. Max Hansen, 2. And Ethan Nichols with 4 points. I'm sorry, Max Hansen also had 4 points.
So Coach Rayfield, with 9.5 seconds to go, telling his kids, hey, you're up 4, no fouls. Spartans do have 1 timeout remaining, so if they can get a quick hoop, get a timeout.
Boy, John, this has just been, and the thing about this game tonight, we've never had more than, except for the start of the ball game, it's been within 4 or 5 points the whole way.
It's been a good one.
Yeah, it has.
So Michael Polakowski tries to put the Trojans up by 5, and he does, 66-61. Spartans need to score quick. 3-pointer on the way from Jeremiah Price Johnson, no good. Vukovic with the rebound, and East Troy is going to come out of here with the win tonight. From McFarland High School in the Rock Valley Conference, East Troy picks up the victory 66-61 over the Spartans. Again, what a turn of events.
Wow.
A dunk, a technical, goes to the other end, and then a save here in the backcourt, and a 50-foot pass to the other end, and boy, we saw a little bit of everything.
How many times do we get stumped on 2 or 3 times during the course of a game? We didn't even know what was going on, but wow, that's about as entertaining as you can get for the price of admission. And boy, what a treat for us to be able to bring it to you, you know.
Oh, this was fun. This
was really fun. I'm just hoping that the other games are, you know, as entertaining as this. And I'll tell you what, for you people in McFarland, they're sitting home enjoying. I mean, glad that we love to bring the telecast to you, but get out here and support this team and
what
these
is
kids.
It, $3 to get in
$3
or something
or
like
$4
that?
or something. And, you know, remember, we got a girls team here too, you know, and get out and support them. That's what this is all about.
Yeah, we've got a game next week.
Right. It's on
and it's a girls game, I believe.
Tuesday girls game. I can't tell you the opponent.
I think Tuesday might be boys here, I think.
Is
the
it
Edgerton McFarland boys game. I think the girls are here on
Thursday, but we're not doing that game.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Tuesday is our next telecast. I know they both play here next Tuesday and Thursday are 2 ball games.
We'd love to do all the games, but you know, we've got a lot of technical work that needs to be done, and
absolutely,
we can only do that when the crews are available.
Yep.
We're happy they can help
Absolutely.
us put this together for 10 of the games. So
let me give a final shout out here to our staff. Smiling Ryan Denzer waving to us from up in the bird's eye view. The Queen, Stephanie Miller, now on her cell phone, doesn't have time to. Oh, there she goes. Thanks, Steph. And then over on the board, BB, Benny Becks, and the mastermind, Andrew, the Bearded Wonder, Mastermind Day. So again, I'll turn it over to you, John, but very entertaining tonight from McFarland, Wisconsin, USA. Wrap it up, John.
So Thursday night, November 30th, 2018, our final score tonight. The East Troy Trojans come to McFarland and walk out of the gym tonight with a win, 66-61 over the Spartans. Long season to go, though, 18 games in the Rock Valley Conference. Spartans have East Troy and Edgerton to open the season. Got to come back on Tuesday next week and pick up a win. So Bill Cather and I'm John Wells. We'd like to say thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you next time.